Hey guys, welcome to another video of Sense Saga. My name is Deep and that's my wife Chandrima. In this video, we are basically trying to figure out the best clone of Terre De Hermes that we have in our collection. And here I have basically an official decant of Terre De Hermes. There are like a few decanters over here. The EDT is already outside, the EDP is inside, and we have got two strips of the OG, one with the Perfume, which is EDP, and another one with the EDT, just so that Chandrima can figure out the difference between the two, and then when we are testing out the clones, we can easily figure out if something replicates the EDT more or the Perfume more. Okay, and the legal disclaimer for this video has been added to the description. Feel free to check that out if in case you want to. Now, before we get started with the test, I do need to introduce all the perfumes that we have in our collection. So first is Haramain Perfumes
Super.
Hyderabad. No, this is not super. They only have one, which is Terre De Hermes inspired version. Then we have got the very famous Rasasi Fattan. Yes. Then we have got this one, which is Arabian Aroma's version of Terre De Hermes. And then we have Olga Perfumes Maghrib.
Okay.
Then we have Uff Perfumes Earthy. This is Maison Alhambra's Toro. This is Vivian Luxury's version, which is called Dominion. Then we have got Dar's Perfumes version, which is called Terre De Hermes or Hermes. Then we have got EM's Wife's version, which is called Chase. And last but not the least, Wildstone code Terra. If you remember,
I remember.
we have like one video which is very old.
Yeah, I remember.
When we started off with our perfume.
The green one.
Yeah. So it's been almost a year or more than a year, right?
More than a year, I guess. Yeah.
So now we have so many. So in case you're new to the channel, we will test strip A versus strip B first. And by the end, we will have only one, which is the winner, which will be revealed at the last. Okay, as we reveal the perfumes, we're going to talk about the pricing, the projection and longevity. And if there is anything else to add, we will add that as well. So before we get started with the strips, you test the OG and the EDT and tell me if there is any difference between the two.
Okay. This is EDT.
Yes.
In that's
Perfume, which is basically EDP.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm smelling this one. Okay, EDT. I like the smell because it's quite, matured and manly.
Yes.
And I feel there is something earthy. I can't understand as to what is that exactly.
Because of vetiver, grassy or the herbal note.
Okay, fine. And it is also very fresh. Maybe because of the grassy note, but it's also very fresh and it has got a little bit of spice and sweetness added.
Perfect. Sweetness, it's less. Spiciness because of pepper, and it has got a bit of citruses from grapefruit and orange.
Yeah, I feel orange.
Yes.
I feel orange.
Yes.
I don't feel lemon or lime.
Yeah,
I feel sweet orange flavor.
Yeah, grapefruit and orange, yes.
Very nice. Okay.
By the way, this is something which is highly spoken of by Tom Hanks. Okay, this is Tom Hanks, one of the favorite perfumes.
I don't. I think it's really a great.
It's a
perfume.
gentleman scent.
To pull it off, you just need to wear a good tuxedo or something, and you wear this. It's like too good. This is like the Parfum. Parfum. Okay. This smells, I don't think there is like a lot of difference in between these two. But I think this is a little dense, heavy.
Okay.
And the sweeter note is less.
Okay.
The earthy and the raw note is a little bit towards the higher end.
Okay. By raw, I know what she means. It has got a smoky character to it, more smoky than EDT because there is a note of flint. Flint is note of stones. When you strike two stones together, that
to get fire.
Yeah, kind of like that. So you get some stone-like smell. There is nothing like stone.
How can stone?
In Bengali, we call it pathor.
How can pathor have a smell?
Yeah, if you have to smell it, like there is a cement kind of a note in it, okay? It's a bit like concretey note. It adds a bit of smokiness. Now, if you have played outside and you have ever used two stones to strike, you'll get, I don't think she has ever done that.
No.
So, yeah. So there is a smoky note coming from that, which is called flint. Okay. Both of these have that, and that is the reason it has the distinct smell. On the parfum, I think it's a bit more smokier.
Even I don't hate this one, but I like EDT more.
You like EDT? Yeah, that was my question. Which one you like the more? EDT. Okay. And overall, if you have to rate this scent profile on a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you have given this?
I would give it a 9. It's a real good perfume. I love the smell.
I mean, here my also response corresponds with her. I'm happy that she gave it a 9 because I love the DNA. Now let's start with the tests. Okay, we have strip A and strip B.
I'm smelling the OG ones. Okay, got it. None.
Both of them needs to be rejected, but which one will you keep? For now, let's keep one.
I'm moving B.
You're moving B?
There is a flower note.
I know. There's a floral note in it, which is kind of weird, right?
Yeah. I don't know what is this.
Yeah, but it gets rejected because it's not close to the DNA of Terre De Hermes. Not EDP, not EDT. This has got some floral notes along with the vetiver. Yeah, so it gets rejected. Okay, B gets rejected, which is basically Alhambra perfumes, Terre De Hermes clone.
Oh, this one, right?
Yeah, this gets rejected. Yeah. The pricing for the Alhambra perfumes, by the way, this is from Hyderabad. There are 2 Alhambras, so I had to mention that now. So Alhambra perfumes, Hyderabad's clone, Terre De Hermes, is selling for 1200 rupees for 100 ml. The projection for this perfume is around 30 minutes and the overall longevity for this perfume is around 4 hours. Okay?
Okay.
Not a great option if you're going for Terre De Hermes clone. Okay? So B gets rejected. Now let's move on to the next step, which is C. So now it's going to be A versus C.
Okay, again, the OG. I'm smelling C.
Still you're gonna keep A, C gets rejected? I was expecting it.
It has some bubblegummy note.
It has a weird note, which is not...
It's not a bubblegummy note. For me, it's like a boomer.
Yeah. I don't know, but this is not Terre De Hermes.
No, not at all.
This is, by the way, EM's 5 version, which is Chase.
Yeah,
one of the most expensive one in this current list because the 50 ml sells for 999. So 100 ml would have been 2000 rupees around. The projection on this perfume is also poor, around 30 minutes, very similar to Alhambra perfumes Hyderabad. Okay. And the longevity is also same, which is 4 hours. So not a choice that I would have preferred. Okay. And that is the reason I never got a full bottle for that.
Oh, I didn't like the smell at all.
This is the one.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, let's move on to the next one, which is strip D.
Hey, you're rushing, yeah. I'm like in a race or something.
No.
Go a little slow.
Okay.
Okay, fine. B.
Still A?
I don't know.
No.
But not D. It has got a lot of spice. I mean, the spicy note is covering up all the other elements.
It has got a weird floral note as well, right?
I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, the spice is so much. And it has got clove or something. I mean, some kind of clove or cardamom kind of a smell. It's not a smell of a pepper or some other jeera or something.
Yeah. It is kind of there, but then again, it's way off.
Sweet also. In terms of the actual perfume, it is a little sweeter.
A tad bit more sweeter. Yeah. So still A is reigning supreme so far long. This is D, right? That's Dar's Perfume's version of Terre De Hermes. And it's, in terms of the pricing, is good. At least they have justified the price, which is 900 rupees for 100 ml. The projection on this one is around 40 minutes and the longevity for this perfume is around 5 hours. A bit more, around an hour more than the other two that we tried earlier. That's Dar's Perfume's Terre De Hermes, okay, which gets rejected. Now let's move on to the next strip, which is E. So now it's A versus E.
OG? E. It's very strong.
Okay, strong. And?
Citrus is more.
Citruses are more.
No, it's giving me a little headache, sorry.
Okay. I feel that this is more sparkling. It is more refreshing. The earthiness is there, but
It's not there. For me, it's not there.
I
mean, it should have been a little bit more, but it's not there. And the smell, I don't know how many.
It's around the. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention all the perfumes and the strips, whatever you are trying, is in a 30 minutes of dry down.
So after 30 minutes, also it's like projecting very loud.
Yeah, because
And it is not very smooth.
yeah, there are some rough edges around the perfume.
Yeah, I would not prefer it. It gives me a little bit of a headache.
Okay, so that's something that gets rejected, which is E, which is
That.
Vivian Luxuries version, which is Dominion. Now, here is the thing. It was kind of strong, but that kind of helps with the projection.
Yeah, but it gave me, I'll be honest with you, it gave me a little ether or ator
Because
smell.
yeah,
Or oil concentration is
Yeah.
a little bit way too much.
it has got its extra de parfum, and the oil concentration over here is more. However, this perfume is not super well blended, and that is the reason there is an alcoholic blast which is kind of evident in the perfume. Now, the pricing for this perfume is actually value for money for the performance that it provides, which is only 1050 for 100 ml. For the Vivian Luxuries version, which is Dominion. Now, this perfume projects for around 50 minutes to an hour, much better than the others we talked about. Even the longevity is around 6 hours for this perfume. So, in terms of the price to performance ratio, it's kind of good. But is it close to the Terre De Hermes DNA in terms of the similarity? I would say not more than 60 to 65%.
No, they're not.
Okay. So that's Vivian Luxuries
I
Dominion.
was not even happy with A. I don't know how I'm sitting with A.
I know A would have survived with the others because I had some faith in A, to be honest.
What?
So that is the reason when you said that A is not close, I was like, let me show the other perfumes and then you decide.
Happy about A is that? What?
Okay, now let's move on to the next strip, which
Yeah.
is F.
Okay. F. I don't know, but maybe I'm liking the OG so much that I'm disliking, or I'm not liking the other ones.
It could be.
It is. The F1 is fresh. It has got a earthy note, but it misses the spicier note, and the earthy note is also towards the, lower end. So it is making this perfume to be a little fresh.
It's a more fresher.
Fresh, citrus, a little sweet. That's it.
So if you reduce the vetiver note of vetiver to some extent, what you get is this one.
Yeah. I don't know. No, not even parfum.
So this gets rejected. Okay. So F gets rejected.
You were expecting F to be rejected?
No. I thought that it would give a tough competition to A, to be honest. Okay. Now, because it got rejected, I can say about it. F is basically Oof Perfumes Earthy.
Okay.
Earthy sells for 1300 rupees for 100 ml. The projection for this perfume is around 40 minutes to 50 minutes. By the way, all the longevity that I'm mentioning are on clothes, not on skin. So the longevity of this perfume is around 5 to 5.5 hours on clothes. Okay. Now, I wouldn't say this is way value for money or this is expensive, because by the test that we have done so far, the lowest one was Dars. On the mediocre end was Vivian Luxury, and now Oof is a tad bit more than that. So that's pretty much the
And if
price.
somebody is looking for the same DNA with a little bit fresher note, then they can go for
Then they can go for that. Okay, now let's try strip G.
I am hoping that this doesn't win. I'm really I don't know, but
Why so biased? Come on.
biased, I'm just.
Okay, let's start with G.
I hope an Indian house wins. This is Wildstone is an Indian house.
Yes.
Oh, then that's fine. Okay. G.
G.
Nah.
G also gets rejected.
Why am I doing something wrong?
No.
Why are you laughing?
See, this is a complete blind test. Whatever feels good to you or feels closer to you, just because A is winning, come on, don't reject it. Okay.
No. This is not closer to A. I'm not saying that this is like completely a no-go. I mean, since I did not like A also, but since this A is going so long, I'm just saying that this is not as close as A.
Okay, so this is also getting rejected, right?
Rejected, but I think somebody can consider it to be like this parfum.
Okay. See, my observation was right if you see my previous videos, okay? This is Olga Perfume's Maghrib.
Okay.
This is, I have already made a video where I have said, yes, where I have said like this is closer to the Terre De Hermes Parfum. And over here, the earthiness is a bit more, it's a bit more, yeah, it's a bit more denser, but there is a but. Okay, by the way, this got rejected, which is strip G.
And that is because it is, and we are comparing it with the EDT.
Yeah, we are comparing it with the EDT, but if something smells like parfum, you're gonna mention it. Only this one is something that came close to the parfum.
Yeah.
However, there is a problem and there is a solution as well. I mean, there's a pro as well, a con. Pros. The perfume only sells for 650 rupees for 100 ml.
Wow.
Added to a combo, the pricing reduces to around 400-450 rupees. So for 100 ml, that's a really value for money.
Absolutely.
But there is a but.
Oh.
The but is the performance. The projection on this perfume is only 30 minutes, after which it comes very close to the clothes. So anybody who's coming in close proximity to you will be only able to smell the perfume, or else no.
Okay.
The longevity of this perfume overall is around 3 hours. And after that, you need to top it up, or else it's kind of gone.
Yeah.
So because the pricing is low, what they're offering is in terms of the performance is also low.
Yeah.
So every 3 hour, 3.5 hour, you need to top it up.
That's fine. With that price, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Fair.
That's Olga Perfume's Maghrib,
Okay.
which gets rejected.
Okay.
Okay?
So let's move this.
Yeah, Earthy. Yeah, that needs to go as well. Now let's
Wow,
try.
I did not even expect this one to stay. I don't even know if I smell that. But yeah.
So now strip H.
Hanji. Not bad.
Better than A or still getting rejected?
No, I'll keep H.
You'll keep H and you will reject A.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have no comments as to why I'm rejecting this, because it's kind of H is a little bit closer to the EDT. That's why.
That's why.
I did not even like this one because I really thought that it will be very close competition among the others, but I think A was okay.
A was okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
A okay. So strip A, which got rejected, is basically this one.
Oh.
Wildstone Coat Terra.
Yeah, it's really
Actually, it's nice. Okay, so Wildstone Coat Terra sells for only 500 rupees to 550 rupees for 100 ml. And it has got the same pros and cons as Maghrib. While Maghrib was close to the Parfum,
this is close to the EDT.
this is close to the EDT. The pricing is also lower than Maghrib at around 500 to 550 rupees for 100 ml.
Huh? You said that.
That was 650. In a combo, that is around 400 or 450. This standalone is around 500 to 550 for 100 ml. The projection on this one is around same 30 minutes, similar to Maghrib. The longevity on this one is a bit more than Maghrib. This lasts for around 4 to 4.5 hours when applied on my clothes. However, in my comments, there are a lot of people who have said like 6 hours, 7 hours, the perfumes are lasting on their clothes. I have no idea. For me, this has been well macerated. This is an original perfume, not a fake one. But still 4 to 4.5 hours it has lasted, not more than that.
For me, I think only 1 or 2 of my perfumes stay for about 7 hours or 6 hours. Other than that, it has always stayed like 3 to 4 hours.
Okay.
Even if I'm wearing designers.
I don't know.
You don't know me?
I don't know means my designer ones or my clone ones also stays for a longer duration.
6 hours?
Yeah. I'll show you one of my perfumes, which is Ahmed Al-Maghrabi's Scarf.
Okay.
You apply it today, and the next morning you're gonna smell the perfume.
You're just sitting inside a room and not going out or anything. I mean, you're not sweating. That's how you.
If you're applying it on the skin, I'm not saying on the clothes.
Oh.
I don't say any longevity on the skin. I always say it on the clothes. So I don't know what is happening with the skin. Okay. So that's Wildstone Coat Terra. Finally, it has been dethroned by strip H.
Don't say that.
No. I'm just saying that it gave a very strong competition.
High competition.
Okay, now it's strip I. So H versus I.
Okay. I'm not. This is also nice. But I'll keep H.
You're gonna keep H and you're gonna reject I?
Wait.
No.
You're giving me the look. I'm getting confused, yaar.
Why will I do that? You don't have to look at my looks.
So, look at my looks.
You don't have to look at my eyes and my looks. You just see and check it properly.
Okay.
No. I'm just letting you know. Don't take a hasty
H
decision.
is good.
Okay.
This is a little sweeter.
Okay.
It's a little sweeter.
But is it less closer than H?
Yeah.
Okay. So I gets rejected? Okay. So I... Why Ocean? I is basically this one, which is Maison Alhambra's Toro. Okay, that gets rejected. Now this is a very good performer for the price that this comes at. This is a decan that I got from Perfume Gyan. Okay. Now the bottle, the full bottle sells for around 1400 for 100 ml. Okay, decently priced.
Decent, huh?
And the performance on this one, the projection is around 50 minutes to an hour, and the overall longevity is around 5.5 to 6 hours when applied on the clothes. Good performer, good projection and longevity, and the pricing is also decent. So if anybody is looking for a good alternative to Terre De Hermes, this can be a good option, right? Okay. Now the last one, strip J.
This is also nice. I'm fully confused now. I'll still keep H.
You'll still keep H and you're gonna reject J. Okay. Why J gets rejected? Very shortly.
Very.
Please explain.
I don't know. It's not too close, I feel.
It's not too close.
Too close, but not too far off also.
But this has got its own persona, right?
Yeah. It has got its own persona.
And it's a bit more, I don't know if you find it like that. I find it a bit more citrusy, a bit more brighter, a bit more green, a bit
Yeah,
more
I mean a little fresh note is there, but they're not very, very close.
Okay. So strip J that got rejected is this one. And I was expecting that. That's Rasasi Fattan. This is not the 100% rendition of Terre De Hermes anyway. It's in that direction, but Rasasi has done some other things into the perfume. And out of, if I have to choose between Terre De Hermes and this one, I would have still went with this one, not Terre De Hermes.
I will go for Terra.
You can. I personally love this more than Terre De Hermes. I have a strong affinity for this perfume, and that is the reason it's only 50 ml. But I'm still using it sporadically. I'm using the other clones more than this. I want to keep it. Okay. I don't want to buy another one because I have to use that money to get some other perfumes for testing. So basically the perfume sells for around 1050 rupees for a 50 ml.
Okay.
So
2100.
Yeah. And the performance on this one is top notch. 1 hour, good projection. Overall longevity is around 6 to 7 hours when applied on the clothes. And somehow this kind of keeps me very, very, very refreshed during this, monsoon or in the summers.
Put it in your face.
No.
Least.
So that's one of my favorite, which is Fattan. And the winner ultimately becomes strip H, which is Arabian Aroma's version, which is Terre D or Terre De Hermes clone by Arabian Aroma. Now.
Oh. There is now?
There is a now. The moment Arabian Aroma wins, 6 to 7 comments will come up. This is a sponsored video. This is a paid video. Unfortunately, if this were paid videos where something is winning, then the others will have stopped paying me when they become the winner, right? So just use your brain and think about it. If some brand is not paying me money and some brand is paying me money, then it should have been like the winner across all the perfume test that we are doing. So that is not the case. It's just that when we are doing the test, something comes up as a winner to us on that particular day, on that particular strip, on that particular weather and everything, because the complete thing is blind. So the reason I have to say so much is because Arabian Aroma became the winner. Whenever I see Arabian Aroma becoming the winner, somebody has a complaint and they will come in the comment section and a few more people will join in and big gaya hai bhai, big gaya hai, kind of like that. So that's not the case. However, this is a way old bottle of Arabian Aroma's perfume that I have. The new bottle design have changed, okay?
Oh, I'm hoping that they are not changing the chemistry.
I hope that they have not reformulated this, but this one is around 1 to 1.5 years old now.
Really?
Yeah, and they have changed. I mean, when I initially started the channel, that is something that I bought. And I already made a video about this one way back. You can check it out. So that has stayed with me, and this is a really good option. And for by the way, pricing and projection, 700 rupees for a 50 ml. The projection on this one is around 50 minutes, 40 to 50 minutes. Moderate projection, not a strong projection. Fattan had a strong projection. And the overall longevity for this perfume is around 5 to 5.5 hours when applied on the clothes. Does that make the most value for money option? I don't think so. There are others which when it comes to the price to performance ratio, they are better in terms of the projection and longevity. However, if I really have to give my personal opinion, I would have given like these two, Maison Alhambra Toro and Arabian Aroma's Terre De Hermes clone, both same rating. But today in the test, the blind test, Arabian Aroma became the winner, and that is it. Whether you think this is a sponsored video or not, I have no control over it. What did you feel that you're gonna say that we don't kill? No, we are not gonna say that. So that's pretty much it. If you have any queries or concerns, right, you can reach out to us. We will try our best to reply to them as soon as possible. You can also reach out to us via the Instagram handle, which is Send Saga Online. She doesn't even know which one is the Instagram handle ID.
No, I know.
You're looking at me like blank. What is the Instagram handle? So that's it for today. In case you have any queries or concerns, do write us. Also, if you have any suggestions for other clone wars, to give us some suggestions, and we will try to collect all the decants and the perfumes and the OG, and then we will test it out. So with that, this is Deep and that's Chandrima signing off. We'll see you in the next one very soon. Bye bye.